Hello, if you are here, you probably have a neurodivergent learner. Maybe you suspect your child is neurodivergent and you're trying to find a solution that really will work for them, work for their brain, work for you. And I just want to share a little bit about how we can help families of neurodivergent learners. Don't tell anyone this, but it's actually my very favorite kind of kids to work with are the ones that are just a little bit quirky, a little bit different. Maybe their brains just function in a little bit different way. I truly believe these are the kids that are going to change the world. These are the kids in the next generation. If we can help build that solid foundation now and show them how amazing their brains are, show them how capable they are, and that, yeah, they're going to have some struggles and some roadblocks. But if we can get them through that, they're going to change the world. They're the ones who are creating new things, innovating, leading all these things. So, anyways, I could just go on and on and on about how amazing your kids are if this is what it is. But I know there are three common things that when we speak with parents of neurodivergent learners, these three things come up a lot when it comes to finding things that work for them. And the first word that I hear from almost every family is overwhelmed. They're feeling overwhelmed by all the things. They're like, okay, so now my child has this diagnosis, or they might have this diagnosis. And how do I figure out what to do? If you're not an expert on these things, how do you know how to help them? What is the right tools? And what are you supposed to be working on? And especially if you have a child who's like dyslexic and having trouble with reading, how are you supposed to go about supporting their reading when chances are you're not a dyslexia specialist? I mean, that's most people aren't. So it's okay if you're not. So overwhelmed is the word we hear a lot. The second concern we hear a lot about is the cost of supporting our neurodivergent learners. I hate that it costs so much. I hate my son. We had him in OT and it's $150 for an hour session. They wanted him to go 2 times a week. We couldn't afford that. $300 a week, every single week. But even just once a week, it's $600 a month. It's a lot. And it sucks because it's like, it shouldn't cost as much, but it does. And it's the same thing if you're looking into a dyslexia specialist or someone who specializes in neurodivergent learners, it's going to be between $100 and $150 an hour. Okay. I know there are schools that you can send your child to that are typically about $15,000 for a semester. Like it's like going to college if you're trying to send your kids to a school that's really specialized for this. So it can feel very not just overwhelming, but like, how am I going to afford all of this to make sure my child is getting what they need? So that's a very common concern. Then the third one is attention and motivation. So thinking about your child, it's very hard for them to keep attention. It's very hard for them to feel motivated. So that is also a concern when you're looking into different solutions. Like, I need to find something that they're actually going to get into and be excited about and hold their attention. So these are three common things that we want to help you with. And when we designed our program, these things were top of mind because Laura and I both have neurodivergent learners. So we've had these exact same thoughts going through our own minds about our own kids. And we want to provide that support and community to help you with these. How we're going to help you with the overwhelm is that we do all the heavy lifting for you when it comes to getting your kids reading and spelling. We do the assessing for you. It's actually through this interactive app called Video Ask. So you can do it whenever you want, but it's me giving the assessment. From there, we create your personalized plan for your family and we give you the on demand lessons. And this is like having your own on demand tutor in your home that you can use anytime that are going to target what your child needs. Okay. So we are doing all of this for you. There's a pre and post assessment for every lesson. Laura and I, just to check in before and after every lesson, Laura and I get the results. And if we see your child needs some support with something, we'll jump in and give it to you. So you really just need to hit play and be your child's cheerleader. So that's one huge advantage. The cost, we are definitely not $150 an hour. You can get an entire 3 months of support, 3 months of support for $247 for your entire family. So if you have more than one child learning how to read, they all can participate. So essentially, it's like 2 tutoring sessions, basically for an entire 3 months of support, unlimited access to all the lessons you can need, all the resources you need, all the support from Laura and I, real people helping you, not just apps that are like, oh, no one's really helping you. You're getting real humans guiding your journey in a way that is much more cost effective. Chances are you're you might have other things for your child. It makes me laugh because it stops me from crying. Anyways, so that's how we help with the cost is being a fraction of the cost of a private tutor, giving you the exact same, if not better, service because you are getting us not just for their reading skills, but we're supporting you. We're supporting your child's growth mindset, and we're making it really, really fun for your kids. Finally, that leads me right into the last one, attention and motivation. Attention is a big one. Whether your kids has ADHD, if they're on the autism spectrum, if your child has dyslexia, chances are sitting down for an hour-long tutoring session is not going to be great for them. Like that's a lot for their brains. It's a lot. So what we've done is we've taken these hour-long Orton Gillingham lessons and we've broken them down into 5 to 10 minute mini lessons. So you can do as much or as little as is right for your child. If they are in the mood for one 5 minute lesson, that's amazing. You're growing their reading brain. You're giving them that consistent sprinkles of learning throughout the week. And it's much more likely that they're going to sustain their attention through several short lessons throughout the week than one long lesson once a week. I can get into a huge thing about why that's not effective for any brains, doing one long lesson a week. It's not effective for brains. A lot of forgetting happens in between. But I won't. We make it so you can do consistent little lessons. We do say we have a 3 by 10 method. If you can do 3 mini lessons a week so that you're very consistent for 10 minutes, you are going to see growth because you're not letting a lot of that forgetting happening in their child's brain, and you're moving them forward even faster than if they were doing a 1 hour session a week. And motivation, I do turn into a Miss Buddy, who is my ridiculously wacky and passionate character that teaches your kids. So when they're going to be like jaws on the floor, like this grown up lady is being so weird, but they're it gets them watching and excited, and it's very interactive where they're writing and reading right alongside of me. So it's not just sitting and watching a YouTube video; it's interacting with it and being part of the process and really growing their brains. So these are 3 ways that we specifically help, well, all kids. All these things are wonderful, all kids, all families. But if you're a neurodivergent family, specifically, this is going to be a game changer for you. And this is why I do believe we are an amazing option if your child has dyslexia or ADHD or is autistic or other learning disabilities, because we're giving you a lot of freedom, but also giving you all the support you could need. So, if this is interesting to you, if you want to learn more details, we're going to have a button, and it's going to be back on the post that you were looking at. I'll put on the post. You'll get it. Or reach out to us anytime. If you're like, I don't know where that is, reach out to us, send us a DM. You can email us at hi@developingreadersacademy.com, and we will make sure you get all the information you need so you can jump in and you can get your kids reading in a way that is wildly fun for them. Super simple for you. That is our goal. So thank you so much for watching this. Let me know if you have any questions and have a great day.